So let's talk about Dylan Mulvaney again. This guy keeps coming up. So Bud Light's packed with trans activist Dylan Mulvaney sparks outrage and praise. All right. Oh, this is so funny. Anheuser-Busch set social media ablaze when beer juggernaut Bud Light celebrated transgender activist Dylan Mulvaney's 365 days of girlhood with a polarizing promotion. The trans activist revealed Saturday that the beer company sent packs of Bud Light featuring the influencer's face as a way to celebrate a full year of girlhood that Mulvaney recently reached. Hold on now. Why wouldn't they send her Chardonnay? Anyway. Here, bro, have a beer on me. Why didn't anyone take it that way? Probably because he's getting paid to promote the product. Anyway, so Mulvaney said the cans were her most prized possession on Instagram.
So wait, if it was the other way around, if they were celebrating a year of transgender madness, would they have sent Budweiser instead of Bud Light?
Maybe that's it. But here's my point: is like that beer has always been, it's rice beer. It's always been for dudes who are lighting their loafers, if you ask me. And this guy fits that to a T. And to a T. Anyway, Mulvaney said the prizes were his, Fox News, most prized possession on Instagram, featuring hashtag Bud Light partner. Video featured Mulvaney in a bathtub drinking a Bud Light beer as part of a campaign. All women drink Bud Light out of a can in the bathtub. And the announcement was met with significant backlash, with some Twitter users describing the ad campaign as the latest attempt to push gender propaganda. Many people mocked Bud Light over the partnership and even wondered if it was some sort of April Fool's prank. This is my favorite part. Conservative singer Kid Rock used several Bud Light cases for target practice in a viral video, and there have been calls to boycott. You know why Kid Rock did that? Because he likes Bud Light. I guarantee it. And he's pissed.
Lit rock.
He's Kid Rock. He's Lit Rock or whatever EK said. I don't know. But what's funny is that he shoots a bunch of beers and like, look, man, you already paid for the beers. There's still beer. You know, I'm not the kind of guy who likes wasting alcohol. Remember, like when Ukraine broke out and like in the Russia thing, people were pouring out Russia vodka. It's like they already got the money. That's vodka, man. Little orange juice, it's perfect. Anyway, I don't get it. I mean, I don't like Bud Light or Budweiser, but if it's what you're buying me, I'll drink it. I'll deal with the headache. So the announcement has met with serious backlash, obviously. Some Twitter users describing the ad campaign as, I already said that. Quote, I made a joke that, this is a quote, that Budweiser has confirmed something that I've suspected all along, that Bud Light is a beer made for men who identify as little girls. Competitive skateboarder Taylor Silverman told Fox News Digital. Silverman has been outspoken regarding the transgender community since a transgender woman edged her out of a $5,000 first place prize in 2021 Red Bull Cornerstone event. Silverman blasted Bud Light's promotion as an attempt to woke virtue signaling and believes the beer maker dropped the ball. Dylan Mulvaney is consistently and continuously made a mockery of women and claims to identify as a girl, Silverman said. She went on to say, it's disappointing to see how someone made a mockery of females and be applauded for it. But there's good news that we can vote with our dollar every single day. That's right. Miller Lite at least tastes a little bit like beer. You know, I agree with Matt Walsh when he said that like Bud Light tastes like rainwater siphoned through a tin wash tub or something like that. And I was like, yeah, it really does. But at least like Miller Lite is very similar to that, but at least has a hint of beer flavor. You know, that's why I like, you know, this Pilsners. It's mostly water. You see how I crush water on during the show, you know? So when I drink beer, it's like that, only adding a little bit of rotten barley and oats, you know? That's it. It's just, you know, Miller Lite tastes better. And you know what? I could argue if I were Bud Light, I would say, if I were Anheuser-Busch, I would say, look, people like that, look how skinny that dude is. People like that don't drink beer. All right? We're trying to break into a new market. That's a reasonable argument, if you ask me, Anheuser-Busch. We're trying to break into a new market. People like this don't like beer. And when you see the video of Dylan Mulvaney like sipping the beer, it's like that dude doesn't like beer. You know? Why wouldn't he like sponsored by Moet? But other people celebrated Anheuser-Busch's decision. One of the Bud Light supporters is Brian Kramer, an award-winning influencer and brand marketing guru, believes the transgender community is marginalized, and Mulvaney is the ideal person to lead a national conversation. Because you're not really an American until you drink a Bud Light or something. I don't know. You want to say she fits the mold, and if you're looking at a marginalized community, the trans world is a community that's getting hit. So as a brand, lots of brands are trying to approach this. I will approach it the same way as an influencer or marketing campaign, sending out something personalized and creating something that creates connection. Kramer told Fox News Digital. Of course. It's like, please sponsor me too. That's what that's about. That's what that's about. That's why, like, you watch my videos on YouTube, it's like there's you're not going to see any ads. You know, if you do, let me know. Holy cow, let me know. I'll go knock on Anheuser-Busch's doors. What was that, Miranda Sings show or something like that, where like so they saw an ad pop on our video, and they went to the restaurant. It's like, okay, we're here for our money. You know, that's what I would do. You know, but I mean, you're not going to see ads on my videos because, you know, I don't toe the line. You know, and that's the whole point. It's like, that's a whole thing like Crowder was talking about when he went through that little headbutting with the Daily Wire, is that, you know, I don't want to censor myself for the sake of advertisement. You know, I don't want to change myself for the sake of celebrity, for popularity, you know. And I tell you what, man, if I decided today that I'm going to be transgender and I came in a wig and a dress and makeup next week, I would get like thousands of hits, you know. And if I were willing to sell myself out for that kind of popularity, for that kind of money, or that kind of sponsorship, you bet your butt I'd do it. No, wait. You bet your butt I wouldn't do it, because I have principles, you know. I'm going to get a bunch of comments on that one, I tell you.